Welcome back to Make It Mondays, and this week I'm starting a new t-shirt, but I'm using sock yarn. So this will be a much finer shirt than most of the sweaters that you all have seen on this channel, but it is constructed in much the same way as some of the previous ones are or were. So I'm going to get everything started off camera and switch it around. But before we get there, I'd like to remind you all that you can follow me on other social media platforms, including Facebook and Meta. And I do have a store with most of my stuffed animals and some of my patterns on it on Etsy. And all the links are in the description below. So let me get it switched around and I will be right back. So I have finished the sleeve yoke area on the front and back, and I've done a little extension on the bottom of each side to accommodate for the rest of the armhole. Now it's time to do a 3-needle bind off. So I'm going to hold it right sides together so that the bind off is on the inside of the sleeve. Insert the needle into first 2 stitches. I'm rotating the first one, the back piece, so that it lines up better with the rest of them in that line, and then knit them together. Then through the next 2, I am having to change what direction I insert my needle because it is in a knit purl sequence, and my knit and purls are twisted differently. Then I pass the first stitch over the second. So through the next 2 stitches, and then purl, and then bind off. And I'm going to continue all the way across this, and then it'll be time to pick up stitches along the inside edge, so this edge on both sides, to continue the pattern all the way around. And I'll be dropping the second circular needle so that it's just one circle going round and round and round for the body. So I'll be back in a bit to show the next step. So here is how the increases are working on this t-shirt. So I'm following the normal pattern. I'm picking up the purl row, and then I'm going to increase in pattern. So in this case, doing a purl, picking up the purl row on the other side of the marker, knitting into it, and then continuing in pattern. And that way, since I'm doing 2 increases per, it keeps the pattern running, and I don't have to keep track of where an added stitch might be. So I'm going to keep going just like that all the way down to the hem of the shirt, and I will be back when it's all done. And here is the final t-shirt. So it is very short sleeves, so it just barely covers my shoulders, and it is a relatively straight rectangle down to my hips. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please remember to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on Make It Mondays. Bye.